Hey guys, welcome to Gadget 360, and today we have yet another unboxing for you, and this time it's the Realme 3 Pro. Now, if you remember when the company launched the Realme 3, they did tease that the Realme 3 Pro is coming, which is supposed to be a faster and more powerful smartphone than the Realme 3. And here it is. So let's take a look at what we get in the box. So first off, we have a pretty basic packaging. It's the similar gray box with the 3 logo and Pro written in the yellow lettering, just like we've seen on the recent Realme phones. We have some basic specifications of the phone printed on the label at the back, but we'll get into that in detail in a bit once we take this phone out of the box. So let's quickly unbox this and see what we have. Quickly pop this open. Okay, so first off, we have, hey, welcome to the Realme family. A little message in this little sleeve over here. We have the SIM eject tool. Inside, we have a clear silicone case for the phone, which is nice. And we have some instruction and warranty leaflets. We'll just keep this aside for now. Next up is finally the phone itself. So this is the Realme 3 Pro, and this is, I believe, the nitro blue color, as Realme calls it. So we have a bunch of new colors this time around for the Realme 3 Pro, and as you can see, the hue kind of shifts from blue to purple. So you have a little bit of purple gradient at the bottom and a bit of blue on the top with this nice striped wavy design on the back, which is pretty nice. You can't really feel the texture, but you can see the pattern at certain angles when light hits it. So pretty neat overall. We'll put this up for booting and keep it aside. Okay, so we'll just let this boot up and we'll see what else we get in the box. We have another cover. So this phone comes with a micro USB cable because it has a micro USB port, but it does support VOOC fast charging, which is something really good to see. I mean, we have a lot of phones in this price segment that have fast charging, but they don't really ship with the fast charger on the box. So it's nice to see the Realme 3 shipping with a fast charger. And this, if you remember, VOOC is basically Oppo's proprietary fast charging technique. So, and that's pretty much it. There's no headphones in the box. Okay, I think we're pretty much set up. So I'm just going to bump up the brightness so it's easier to see. Okay, so this is our first, let me just mute this guy here. Okay, so this is our first look at the Realme 3 Pro. Okay, so this is our first look at the Realme 3 Pro all booted up. This is running ColorOS 6, just like Realme 3, which is based on Android 9 Pie, which is nice to see. Now, in the front, we have a pretty big 6.3-inch display, and it's a pretty tall display. So we're looking at either a 18.5 or a 19:9 aspect ratio. Obviously, it is a little tough to reach the top, but I'm sure there should be gestures and shortcuts for you to be able to reach the notification shade without too much of a fuss. The phone comes with a screen guard pre-applied. There is a sizable chin at the bottom, which you can probably see. And we have a dewdrop notch on the top with a front camera. Now the front camera is a 25 megapixel sensor, so hopefully we should be able to get good selfies out of it. Now let's take a quick tour around the phone. So on the back there's not much to look at. On the sides we have a SIM slot. Now this can accommodate 2 nano SIMs as well as a micro SD card, so you basically have 3 slots in total over here. We have the volume button and we have the power button on the opposite side, both of which have pretty nice tactile feedback and aren't very noisy. All the rest of the ports are actually at the bottom. So we have a 3.5mm headphone socket, we have the microphone, we have the micro USB port, which is a bit of a bummer given that this is a Pro version. We would have liked a USB Type-C, but we'll have to make do with this for now. And we have the single speaker grill here. Now let's take a quick look at the back. Let's move this. So this is the nitro blue color version, which actually looks pretty striking. Of course, you also get black, and I think there's one more color as well. As you can see, we have the Realme logo now that's placed vertically instead of horizontally as part of the new whole redesign. We have a fingerprint sensor on the top, a capacitive one that has a slightly different texture compared to the polycarbonate back. And we have the camera modules over here. So here we have a main 16 megapixel sensor and now a 5 megapixel sensor for depth, along with the single LED flash. Now, the main highlight about the Realme 3 Pro is all about speed, as Realme keeps saying, and for that, the company has gone with a Snapdragon 710 SoC, which is really good because up until now, I think this is the first phone to have a Snapdragon 710 around this price segment. We haven't had any smartphones with this chipset so far. I think we have the 675 and the Redmi Note 7 Pro, which was already pretty good to begin with, but 710 is supposed to be a little more efficient in terms of power, and also you should be able to get better battery life. So we'll have to put that to the test when we review it. Other than that, there are 3 storage and RAM variants, and the one that we have here is the top end version. This one has 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage. So pretty solid all around. Last but not least, the phone also has a pretty sizable battery. So the Realme 3 Pro has a 4045 milliampere battery, and it also has the VOOC fast charging. So that's another bonus if you want to charge your phone pretty quickly. But overall, it seems pretty promising as of now, at least in terms of the SoC and the kind of amount of RAM and storage you get. We'll still have to put the cameras to the test to see how much better it is compared to the Realme 2 Pro. So stay tuned for that and a full review coming up soon. So thanks for watching our quick unboxing and first look of the Realme 3 Pro. And for all things tech, log on to gadgets360.com.